Hello from Wonder of the Seas.
This is your full ship tour.
It is.
And it's a day at sea. So we always kind of started off this way, right?
Indeed, absolutely.
We do the ship tour and then we rest and relax the rest of the day. So thanks for joining us and we hope you enjoy this.
Yeah, I got a lot of fun, amazing content to show you here on board the ship. We're going to start off here on deck 4 at the main dining area. So as we kind of step back here.
So just to point out what Jason was just showing you guys, these are found on like every single level in multiple places, and it's a really good indicator of being able to show you like this bottom panel is always like whatever deck you're on right now, but then the whole ship is kind of like laid out in front of you. So it's a really good kind of like finder, like where am I, where is something. So super helpful, especially on a ship this size.
And as you walk into the main dining area, you get to see on both sides of the entryway, they've got the menu on screen, so you can see what's coming up. We actually had brunch earlier today, so they're showing you the brunch menu. We'll have a separate vlog that will show exactly what we ordered, but yeah, they are in brunch mode right now. And let's go take a look at the dining area.
They are. So we're going into a level that doesn't have brunch right now. Brunch is served on the 3rd floor, but we wanted to at least be able to show you guys, you know, the really beautiful dining area and dining room that we've had the pleasure of enjoying all of the nights of this cruise.
The colors, love just the atmosphere. Decks 3 and 4, the lower 2 levels of this dining area, have windows that you can look out to see. You don't have that on deck 5, the 3rd floor of the main dining area. But this is beautiful. This is really great. The food's been amazing. The atmosphere's been great. You can kind of see down here as we're kind of looking down onto deck 3.
Brunch is happening down there.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
Oops. Sorry.
Okay. Just love the decor and everything.
I mean, even the waiting area is really pretty.
Yeah.
Like all these like little, like the gems that reflect, and then like all the art pieces are like the glass. Very, very pretty.
Very.
Really nice.
Over here, we're going to just take a quick peek at IZUMI. Hibachi and sushi.
Specialty dining, just pointing out.
Dining, yep.
You have to book this and it is additional charge. But that's very cool.
And then you've got the menu here, also on the wall, and a screen to the side.
That decor is really cool right there.
Take a quick peek. Very cool. Very cool. I mean, just the views that you can have here. Love the color scheme. The blacks, the reds, all together.
Yeah,
very nice. Yeah. Okay. And then as we travel back towards the center of the ship, you can kind of see, well, you can see the entryway to Casino Royale.
Yeah.
Common casino for the Royal ships. We have Casino Royale on Allure, for example.
I think every ship has one because definitely one of the popular stops for many, many people. I would say I'd like to point out that I think Wonder has the biggest one that I've seen so far. So this is the main Casino Royale, and just to point out, part of it is smoking. Like as soon as you enter these doors here, you hit the smoking area. There's part of it that is non-smoking, and then they have an entirely designated non-smoking separate casino. So in case you're like very sensitive to the smoke, they've taken that into consideration, and they have like an entirely different casino that's shut off to this one. We're not going to film through here. We'll just kind of walk towards it, and we'll meet you on the other side because obviously privacy of the players in there.
Indeed. Okay. Alrighty. Okay, we are through Casino Royale. We're on the hallway where they actually hang a bunch of art shirts. In fact, it was on there last night, but right now they are conducting an art auction. So it's all pulled off the wall, and they're having an auction over in, I think the space is called the Attic, which is a really great place where we actually had a comedy club session last night. But I gotta tell you what, of all the pictures on the wall, this one is not down yet, and this is my favorite. The two hummingbirds together in the shape of a heart, and just love the colors. I mean, that's super, super cool.
I mean, I think this is really cool. This is Park West Art Auctions, and they always have these like booklets set up in here, and it gives you a chance to look at like a lot of the different art. Some of it is on the ship, some of it is just a lot of the artists that they work with. But it's really awesome because normally, as you can see, like all the hanging stuff on the wall, they have it all like on display throughout the cruise. And then once during the cruise, they do the art auction. So as Jason said, everything's down because they're hoping to sell a lot of this cruise. So
a lot of the art was really, really cool. And it was a mix of things, right? It was, some of it was like, you know, nature photos, some of it's abstract art. Some of it you would definitely say, I think, are fan art. We saw some Disney characters and
we saw
collages
a lot
of sorts
in this hallway. Yesterday we took the time to really look at it, and I would say
the Disney characters are still up,
there
actually.
they are. I would
Awesome.
say some of this artwork was super beautiful.
Yeah.
This trip for sure.
We've got actually Disney on the left, and we've got Star Wars here on the right. So we'll just take a quick peek at these. Love the colors.
Well, you know that's got my heart right there.
I know.
Mickey Minnie.
I know, that's just,
You know.
so great.
I want to tend to believe I look at Jason the same way that Minnie's looking at Mickey, just saying.
You do.
Awesome.
I can confirm.
Oh, you know what?
Okay.
A lot of the artwork is actually
okay.
out here in the entertainment place right now.
Very cool. Very cool. Oh, yeah.
So yeah, they'll have it displayed here, like, and it gives people the chance to take a look at it and everything. And then later today, I think it's in the attic. The actual art auction is happening.
Indeed.
Well, welcome to Studio B.
That's
This
Studio
is
B.
your ice rink on sea.
Yep.
Let's take a quick look.
Yes. Looks like.
So they do skating at all different times. They also have an ice show here, so there will be ice show. You get your skate rentals from them, helmets as well.
I know they have the support system here for the kids.
I love that.
I would just like to point out.
I might need one of those too.
There are some adults, myself included, who would absolutely use one of those. Fun fact, I think I've said this on a prior vlog, I cannot ice skate, I cannot roller skate, I can't skateboard. I haven't tried skiing yet, but my gut says it probably will not go as well, or it will go just as well.
I'd like to say I probably have some friends watching knowing that I'm a Canadian, and I actually said that I can't really ice skate very much, and they'd be like, that's a shame. You should be shamed right now. But, and I'd just like to point out, if you're ever on a Royal Caribbean cruise that has Studio B Ice Rink and you want to partake in this, you have to have socks and you have to have long pants. You cannot do it without long pants, so make sure you pack something for you, your kiddos, just in case you want to partake in this. Because there is no exceptions. I think it's a safety thing.
I'm glad you mentioned that because I did not know that.
A lot of people don't, and then they get disappointed because they get on board and then they don't have the long pants with them and they can't do it. Yeah.
Some more photos.
Yeah.
Again, some more fan art. There's a great scene from one of the Avengers movies.
Okay, so just to point out really quickly, oh, you know what? Some of those were not on the wall yesterday. Like that one at the top. Definitely didn't see
Lilo and
that. So
Stitch.
some of these were not even. Yeah, that was definitely not
Well,
there
that's
either.
interesting for NASCAR fans who want to see.
Yeah.
What this is this is a collage of different style. Actually, they're not all NASCARs, but it is Darlington Racetrack.
That's very cool, and I like the flyover.
Yeah, very cool.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, they are celebrating our veterans. Or
They
veterans
were
today.
this morning.
So
Yeah,
you
there
may
was
hear
a
some music,
huge.
but also all you veterans watching the stream, men and women, thank you for your service.
Yeah, it was really nice because they said they were going to host like a veteran salute. When we cut through Royal Promenade earlier today, there was the big like American flag.
You know,
The Attic is
Yeah.
where the comedy show takes
Yep.
place, but then also the art gallery
where
option.
exactly.
You could probably just take a peek in,
Yeah.
see how they set up for it. It's very cool.
You know, this is a lot more art from, at least from what I recall, versus
Oh wow!
when we saw.
So this is a lot more artwork than what was in the hallway this cruise.
a lot. Well, and we took a peek during our Allure trip, and there's a lot more art
On this one.
in this. Yes, exactly.
Yeah, because it actually goes like all the
It
way
extends
back
all
and
the way
even
back
like all the
there.
way along.
Yeah.
Like if you take a look, it's all throughout,
Cool.
which is very cool. You know what? It's
Very
like
cool.
so awesome to have the option to like bid on something and then you're kind of like taking a little piece of your cruise home too.
Indeed. Okay.
So just to point out, on the other side of Casino Royale, we were talking about the designated like non-smoking casino, and there it is. So
Yep.
as you can see, it's completely separate. It looks very quiet right now, but we can absolutely tell you, we cut through there last night.
Yeah.
It was packed. People are using it, and cruise director Katie said that that was a new addition to the cruise ship. So I love these flamingos.
Oh yeah.
Just saying.
Seriously. Seriously.
Yeah. So, Royale Theater. Royale Theater is where a lot of the main productions take place. It is a multi-layer theater. So there is 2 floors. You can enter at the 4th or the 5th, depending on where you want to sit. And I think we can actually go in and take a peek right now.
Too. You know, we when we did the theater on Allure, we kind of came in from the top. So this trip, let's show the bottom.
Yeah.
As you walk in from the bottom.
For sure.
We were here a couple nights ago for the Effectors production.
It looks like a little bit of a tour or something is happening right
Exactly.
now. That's very cool.
Yeah, very comfortable seats. Very well done. Lights, sound. It always amazes me what they are able to get on a ship.
Maybe take like a few steps down and show them that like
Yeah.
there is a whole other like upstairs.
Right. Yeah, here. Obviously, when you're here during a production, it is, you know, little bit differently. You don't have the house lights on per se, but yeah, seeing up above here. Yeah, really great. And then the production booth, one of them. There's actually several throughout. This has been great. This is a great theater, and there's a lot of good stuff that happens here. Okay.
We'll work around the contract, and then they'll split everybody up into different projects for their next contract.
Yeah.
Depending on what they request.
Very elegant, very modern, just really well done.
So that was very interesting to hear. I kind of overheard as you were taking some footage, the gentleman that was part of a cast of a show here. He was talking to a tour that he was giving right now, and somebody asked, how long is your contracts when you're entertainment? They're very long. He was saying on the shorter side, they do 9 months. His right now, he's on the ship 11 months doing a production, and he says they can go as long as a year. So they're definitely living on this ship for a very long time. So I say give it up for all the entertainment staff.
Indeed.
Because that's a long time away from home.
Yeah.
And they do it all for our
And they
enjoyment.
Literally do it with a smile, and you can
All the
tell
time.
it shows. And
I
Yeah.
have to say, like, these guys that are in the entertainment team and doing like a lot of the productions and everything, they are everywhere on the ship. When they're not performing, they're checking people in to the other shows that you're attending. They're everywhere.
Yeah.
So they're part of the people that take care of like the street parties on the Royal Promenade, and so they're absolutely working hard. So
Indeed. Awesome.
thanks to all the entertainment staff.
Indeed.
This is deck 4, guys. We're going to 5.
All right. All right.
Deck 5,
Deck 5.
Royal Promenade.
Indeed.
So
The happening place.
it is a very happening place. A lot happens on this level at this space. I just want to point out very quickly, like, all the decor that you see right now, like up here, the lighthouse, all the flags, like the pennants, and even these pirate ships that are down here on the side, those are normally not all here.
Yeah.
But it is day 3 and it's at sea, and we have an Anchors Away parade on this ship. I'd just like to say, on previous vlog footage that we've done from Allure of the Seas, we taped the entire Anchors Away parade. So if you haven't checked out that video,
Yep.
please do so, because I believe the parade is identical on all of their ships.
We'll have a link. We'll have a link in the description
For
below,
sure.
everybody.
Starbucks at sea,
I'm
you
gonna
know,
say
I've got to like
the
point that
most-
out.
Like the most important place on the ship.
For some people.
For some of
some
us.
people.
Yeah, for some of us.
You
Starbucks
do
at
pay
sea.
additional for
Yeah,
Starbucks.
not included
Although
in the
I will
base
say,
price.
Royal Caribbean has amazing coffee that I absolutely love.
Okay,
Boleros.
You've been pretty happy with it. Yeah, Boleros. Great Latin music at night. That's a different style sign than the
think
one on
so. Do you
Allure.
wanna just take
Yeah,
a peek in?
absolutely.
And I gotta say, like, all the Latin bands that I've ever heard perform in Boleros, they're fantastic.
Yeah,
And the vibe in here is just really pretty.
yeah.
Very cute.
I mean, even last night we came by and there were some people salsa dancing here on the dance floor.
so fun.
Really.
They do a lot of trivia games and stuff like in here too, though. So on top of, can I just say I love that little booth. Super cute.
That is cool. That's pretty awesome right there.
That's cute. Love that.
Then we've got the big, giant cowboy hats.
We're still trying to figure that one out.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you, not to be like negative, it just seems like we're not trying to, we just don't understand like why it's here.
I wish they would like have a sign or something
Exactly.
to tell you like what the important,
Exactly.
because I'm sure it signifies something or there's importance to it somehow. Maybe it's just an artistic, sculpture. Who
I mean,
knows?
it's very cool. It's fully chrome and highly reflective, and
Yeah.
the kids are able to run around it and have fun. Yeah.
Yeah. And then you've got Spotlight Karaoke.
Yep. Which looks like we've got somebody.
So our name is composed of class and model.
Well, actually, right now we're not doing karaoke. We're having
I think they're
an info
doing
session.
trivia.
Oh, are they doing
I think
trivia?
they're doing a trivia
Okay.
right now. Oh, I think they're doing Name That Tune.
Okay.
So a lot
it.
of like fun games happen in like the karaoke place too.
You know, for those who have not been with us on a Royal Caribbean ship tour like we do, the Royal Promenade, we say it's a happening place, but in part it's because of all the shops. And you
Definitely.
come here, and there's lots of shopping that you can do here.
So these little booths outside is typically like right now, this one out here right in front of us.
Yeah.
Like these they do a lot of the times when they're hosting like special sales. So like right now, you know, the jewelry, some of it is 50% off. They're having a t-shirt sale. So if you want Royal Caribbean stuff, it's like, looks like 2 for $30. And you've got your merchant shop on this side, but on that side, the shop is where you'd find everything Royal Caribbean.
Yeah.
All the Royal Caribbean branded stuff and things like that.
And these shops, if I recall, these shops will close when we get to port, correct?
They cannot function when you're
Yeah.
in port because they give the local business
Exactly.
the business. Yeah.
Well, we cannot walk by without mentioning it, highlighting it. Sorrento's Pizza. We love Sorrento's. This is open, not quite 24 hours, but pretty
Till 3
pretty
a.m.
close. Good grief.
Till 3 a.m. And trust me, they serve pizza nonstop till 3 a.m.
We have come down here already a couple times this week and had some late night pizza. It's delicious. We had the buffalo chicken pizza
We did
last
last
night. We had pepperoni the first night. It's delicious. It's
Although I gotta say, I'm so full from brunch right now, it just hurts my stomach even looking at Sorrento's. That's the Cask and Clipper Pub.
yeah.
So they do obviously drinks in there, but they do a lot of like solo musicians,
Yeah.
things like that.
And here's where they want your favorite place to be, which is Next Cruise.
To the left, Next Cruise. Always visit because
Yeah.
you know what? Sometimes they have the most amazing deals when you're booking your cruises. On the cruise that you're on right now, sometimes you get like reduced rates, lowered deposits, things like that. So, Cafe Promenade.
Another staple.
Definitely another staple on a lot of the ships. Cafe Promenade is 24 hours.
Yep, 24 hours, and mostly included. They have a Starbucks in there as well, but right?
So they do specialty drinks in there, but always on the side. Like if you look over on the side where that gentleman's standing, they always have like water, coffee, teas, and all of that is self-serve and included. And they also have not shared, but complimentary in there is like finger sandwiches, pastries, cookies. So definitely make sure you visit.
Yeah. And this is something that we've noticed on, at least 2 ships now, is a nice, fancy red sports car. I don't know, was the first one a Mustang?
I don't think so. It was like more of like a very like fancy car.
Yeah.
It was like a old style car, but
So,
red nonetheless.
So we hit a duck here last night, and we had the luck of seeing a couple come by, find the duck, and they were just ecstatic and happy about it. So if you're watching this video, along with anybody else who has found one of our many ducks and frogs that we hide, please, please, please make sure you leave a comment, say hello to us. And
I gotta say,
glad we put a smile on your face.
It was
by
super.
doing that.
Yeah, it was super cool to see that last night. We were actually sitting having our midnight pizza at Sorrento's, and they were so excited. They even put the duck on we watched them put the duck on the hood of the car. They took selfies with the ducky, everything. It was really cute.
Awesome.
Yeah. So.
Awesome. Guest services to the right.
Yep.
But I gotta tell you what's really awesome is we're gonna go see I think a relatively new addition. Where you see some more of the props of the parade that they're gonna do a little bit later today. But hey, this is something that I'm really excited about, to be honest with you, because if you've gotten to know me a bit through this channel, you'll know that I am very much into technology, electronics, you name it, and they're not working at this moment. But here we have 2 robot bartenders. And you can come over here. We're going to post some other footage in a separate vlog. But
It'll be in day 1.
It will be in the day 1.
I did do the video of it in action on day 1.
Yes. But yeah, you'll see them in action. But we can actually come up a little bit closer here while they're not serving a bunch of individuals. You can get a lot closer to the actual alcohol that the robots will fetch, shake, add some ice, not in that order. And then serve your drink. And then once you tap your card,
Are you trying to figure out how
your
it
drink,
works? It's not open right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, when it is open, they put the
Indeed.
screens on this table here. You
Very,
order on the
very
screen,
cool.
and then it'll tell you like when your drink is being made. And then once they tell you it's ready, you take your card and you just like put it on the scanner, and it brings it for you.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. But it's only when you see the screens out. Yeah, yeah.
Official opening time.
I'm not sure if there's opening times. Yeah. It's okay.
Yeah.
I was helping
I know.
someone out.
I knew you were.
Oh, just
Very cool.
Yeah, sorry guys. I sometimes forget I'm wearing my mic, and a gentleman
That's
was
okay.
trying to figure out how do I get these bionic bartenders to work. They're not open yet.
Yeah.
So I was teaching him how to
Did,
do it.
did the other guy, the worker, did he say what time they open?
He said they're open at 12 today.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. About 15,
So
20
my
minutes.
apologies. I may have talked
All right.
over you.
Shall we go up the
some
stairs to step deck
bionic bar
6?
instructions.
You did awesome.
Go ahead.
Walking
You
up
gotta
the
help
stairs
out sometimes.
to deck 6. Love the stairs. Love the texture. Love the lights.
So right away as we come up the stairs, you hit 2 main areas right away. This is shore excursions. So if you haven't already like pre-scheduled shore excursions, if you want to partake in any additionals and you haven't done so before your cruise, you will always absolutely have the chance to book it here on board. You can use any of the tablets that they have there and kind of self-serve yourself, or they always have somebody on staff during hours. And then to the left of shore excursions, you have your focus photo gallery. So if you've taken any like family portraits,
Yeah.
things like that around the ship, you can self-serve yourself at many of the different computer screens there and order your prints.
It's also a place where if you're needing like any kind of like electronics, like some chargers and cables, or even like a gimbal or some other things that for
They
you
have
to do
tons
your
of
own, to do your
GoPros.
own recording experiences or record your own experiences. I gotta be honest with you, the cost was not nearly the upsell, the upcharge, if you will, by virtue of being on a cruise ship, was not nearly as great as I thought it was going to be. I found them pretty reasonable.
Yeah.
So just keep that in mind.
Very quickly, I just want to point out before we move over, in the center of Deck 5, the
Yeah.
Royal Promenade, is the Rising Tide Bar.
Yeah.
So right now, as you can see, it is kind of like up in the sky. It's parked at Central Park on level 8 right now, but multiple times a day it goes up and down very slowly so you can enjoy your drink and the views, and
What-
it lands at the bottom.
One difference versus Allure is it doesn't actually have water
Yep.
shooting up to it.
Yeah,
I was
we've
sur- I
not
was surprised
seen
to see
any
that.
water
It's-
turned on.
It's clearly tiled. You can see it's clearly tiled.
I'm assuming at one point in time it had water. I'm not sure why it doesn't anymore, but
It looks like, unless it's just shadow, it almost looks like you can kind of see some darker coloration, perhaps, or maybe it's lighting. It may be lighting. To be honest with you, I don't know.
I mean, we've been on the
Sure.
ship for 3 days now. We have not seen that water
not
on,
seen
so
one drop
I don't
of
think
water.
it has any anymore. But
Yeah.
hey,
Yeah.
irregardless, it's a awesome thing. You have your loyalty desk, which is your membership. If you're a Crown and Anchor member and you need any assistance there, that is where you go to visit them.
Okay.
And then Schooner Bar.
Which I find super cool. I mean, this is a great. I mean, just the decor, world map. The ships, everything that makes you really feel
Like very nautical themed.
Yes, you beat me to it. It has a silly to say ship feel, but even more so than the rest
There's
of
definitely
the
a
ship.
piano here
Yes.
because this is technically the piano bar.
Yeah.
So every single night you have your piano bar, you have your piano singer, piano player. They do a lot of trivia in Schooner Bar too. But I just want to also point out, this place gets super, super busy when any events are happening down on the Royal Promenade, because all these seats along the front of it, they get a really great view of the overall Royal Promenade. So
a lot of what happens, a lot of the stages that get set up for like the music parties and other events,
kind of right below us.
They actually get set up right here, kind of right below here, actually. Right here, and this is where the stage will get set up. So, yeah, this vantage point right here becomes a really great place. There. We are. We do. There you go. Yep, that's us. Check us out. Cool.
Do you also do a channel? Is that
Tell us who you are.
Subscribe to you guys.
Tell us who you are.
Mariah Perry.
Mariah
On
Perry?
YouTube.
Perry?
Yeah.
Like Perry?
Yeah.
Awesome. We'll
Got
find
it.
you.
Mariah like Mariah Carey.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Awesome.
Check
we'll
them out,
find
guys.
It.
Thanks.
For
Say
sure.
hi. Hi. Yeah, where y'all from?
Yes.
I grew up in Charlotte. Very cool.
Sorry?
Dallas. Anyway,
You
nice.
stay on YouTube?
I grew up there.
All the time?
So I live in Raleigh. So anyway, my girlfriend's
Awesome.
from Toronto. So that's it
When
was
we
nice.
get back, when we get home.
You got it.
Yeah.
Y'all have a great day.
Yeah.
Take care.
She watches
Cool.
a lot of YouTube too, so you
Okay.
might as well give her our
Absolutely.
channel as well.
Fantastic. This is us.
So
Yes.
yeah, QR code and it'll bring you right to our channel.
You got it. Where y'all from?
Tampa area.
Awesome.
Okay. Very good.
Very
Raleigh and Toronto. So very
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Thank you.
I grew up in Charlotte. I live in Raleigh. Yeah, so North Carolina my whole life. Great place.
Awesome.
Been there. Got it. Very
Awesome.
cool. Very cool.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Y'all have a great day. Enjoy the rest of your cruise. Cool.
That's so cool.
Awesome.
I love that.
I love that.
So
Very cool.
we're gonna check out our fellow YouTuber Mariah Perry when we get home.
Absolutely.
And
Well, we
that
always
was
talk
lovely.
about-
Those two ladies were
You know
sitting
what do
there.
we
and-
always say? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you
No,
off there.
that's okay. And you know what? I think we were both kind of talking over each other a little bit because you were finishing up your conversation with Mariah, but then the lady was like, "Hey, are you guys on YouTube? I sit and watch YouTube all
That's
the
okay.
time." So then she was like, "Who are you?"
Very cool. I was just saying, right, and we always talk about, particularly on our live streams, the friends of the channel, right? We've got family who do this along with us, and yet we also have people who we've made good friends with
Absolutely.
ever since we
Can I
started.
just point out? I love the fact that this is a boat. Like the
Yeah.
seat is a boat.
Yeah,
That's cool.
yeah. Very cool.
I'm
So,
still
yes.
trying to figure out what this art is up here.
I don't know. It's somewhere between like a snake and a spark plug.
It looks kind of alien-like too, though.
Yeah, like you want to touch it,
But it
you
goes
don't
like
wanna.
all the way
Well, there's
up.
like a couple. There's like 2 or 3. I think there's 3 different ones.
Yeah, I'm slightly confused by it, yet it's pretty cool. Anyway,
Awesome. So
Boardwalk.
yes, do go check out our newest friends of the channel,
Exactly.
Mariah Perry,
yeah.
as with all of our other friends of the channel too, guys. So now we are going out to Boardwalk.
Boardwalk. Oh, look at that. She's beautiful. Somebody is obviously having private pictures done. It looks like it could be
Wow.
for like a quinceanera, a sweet 16, something like that, but she's stunning.
Yeah, we'll make sure we go to the side here.
Yeah,
so we don't get in her way.
absolutely.
I just want to remark here, like we saw in Allure, I mean, you've got the steady progression of how they build the horses that get used for a carousel.
Yeah, very
these
cool.
But these are also different style horses
100%.
than what we saw.
Yeah, I found when I was looking at these horses yesterday, I think that they look a lot more like old-fashioned than the horses that are on like the Allure carousel.
Yeah, yeah. They're definitely smaller, I would say.
They're
Like, I
they're
think-
very much smaller, but
Yeah.
they're still very pretty.
Yes. Oh, absolutely.
It just looks very old style. Like
Yep.
I feel like that would be the kind that you would see like This is not one of those like
Yeah.
really big horses.
Yeah, there's the finished version, but honestly, more importantly, there's a finished version in action.
It is the finished version in action, and I'd like to point out that it's not just horses on there. Like you've got a jaguar, a swan, there's lions, there's
Yeah, very
a
cool.
cheetah. Like it's very. Oh, someone's riding a unicorn. I mean,
Does it cost anything for the kids or anyone to ride
you
this?
don't pay at all to.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's not just kids. I
Got it.
mean,
Of
you can
course.
get on that jaguar too if you want, hun.
Awesome. Hey, one of our first videos on our channel was the 100-year-old carousel
Exactly.
at Pullen Park in
Yeah.
Rockland. So also make sure you go check out that video if you haven't already.
So there's some kids shops in here too. You've got the kids shop, Sugar Beach. Obviously, those are all like paid shops that you go into. Over here, you've got the Boardwalk Doghouse. That is complimentary. So you've got many different kinds of hot dogs that you can get. Pretty much all through the day. I think they stay open as long as like 11, maybe. They also have some side dishes there. So if you're feeling like a hot dog at any point, that's your space.
Awesome.
Playmakers is sports bar / arcade. That is an upcharge.
Yep.
So you can get any of like your alcohol drinks there, but also like pub food. It is not included though in your price of your cruise. But a very busy spot. I've noticed every time we've been in here, it's very busy.
On the left, we've got a restaurant that we really enjoy. We haven't been there yet this trip. We're going to. Johnny Rockets, which is also included. Did I get that right?
Kind of, sorta. So Johnny Rockets is complimentary for breakfast.
Okay.
But for
That's
lunch
right.
and dinner, it is an upcharge.
Got it.
So if you can hit it on a day that they're serving breakfast, included.
Got it.
Yeah.
Got it. And there's the other side of Playmakers right there.
And I just want to point out the rooms in this area. So they are balcony. They are considered a balcony room. But if you're interested in booking any of those rooms, they're considered balcony neighborhood view.
Got it.
And you can do a neighborhood view of either Boardwalk or Central Park. So, the purple slide.
This is definitely different versus Allure.
We've never been on a ship that had the abyss. The ultimate abyss.
This is something we will do.
So, more than likely, yes, probably today or tomorrow. I just want to point out that we are on deck 6 right now. This is where you land, but as you can see, you can't even see the top of it from here because you start on deck 16 and come down.
You do.
So it is a dry slide. It's not a water slide. You need to be enclosed and not wet to go down the abyss. So, as you can hear, somebody is enjoying the abyss right now.
Awesome.
I love it.
Awesome. Of course, you also have your rock climbing walls. You got one on each side,
Yes.
and they've actually got somebody doing it right now.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact,
They're doing pretty good.
He's almost to the top.
Oh, I think they're going to ring that bell. There we
Yeah.
go. Good job. Good job, whoever you are.
My apologies. I think that was a she.
Well, either way.
She rang the bell. Yes. And again, there's the other one. And then lastly, here at the end of deck 6,
You've got your Aqua Theater.
we have the Aqua Theater, which last night we got to take in the show. Intense.
Yes.
With the 10, T-E-N of intense in all capital letters. I gotta tell you what, it was a different show than the show we took in on the Aqua Theater on Allure. A lot more splashing, a lot more acrobatics, a lot more lights, a lot more things happening in the air. You still have your high dives, for sure. And I think it's fair to say that the people in the first couple rows, they probably got a lot more wet on this show, or from this show than they did at a different show on Allure, maybe some other places. But it was awesome. It was really great. Definitely worth checking out, no doubt. Okay. Okay, all right. We are here at Vitality at Sea, the Spa and Fitness Center. This is also on Deck 6.
It is.
At
the front of the ship.
Yeah, the front of the ship. I'm gonna take a walk in here, take a quick peek.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're not already relaxed enough, come get a facial, come get a massage.
So they have Vitality Cafe in here. So they do like specialty like coffees and also smoothies in here. So it is an upcharge, but for people that want that kind of stuff, it's good that that option is there.
Yeah.
You've got a salon.
Yeah. Okay.
So anyone wanting
cool.
to do haircuts and things like that.
Very cool. Indeed.
Also,
It's very
like manicure,
full
pedicures.
service and quality as you would expect.
Hi.
Hi there. Hello.
We're just looking
Just
around.
looking around, enjoying.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we do treatments here, we do massage, we do facials,
Yeah?
we do everything.
Okay.
Awesome.
For the nails, we do for the hairs.
Okay.
For good feet, we have footprint analysis. We have acupuncture, we have IV therapy.
IV therapy. Wow.
We have also doctors specializing on the cold sculpting, dysport, thermage, and also microneedling.
Okay.
Awesome.
Very cool. Elsa, you've been very helpful. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. Okay.
So, in addition to all of the things that she was just mentioning that they do in this area, you can even cut through here, and this is the spa area, but towards the back is a really great like fitness center. A lot of people take their workouts on board with them at all times too, and so the fact that they allow, a gym setup in this area. And it's really cool. Hopefully we can take a quick peek inside. But
Yeah.
hello,
there.
thank you.
There's a quick peek. Yeah, full gym area,
Yeah,
weights and all.
very cool.
Very nice. Very cool. Oh yeah. Oh, it keeps on going.
Well, I mean, it keeps on going. And
Oh,
It's
wow.
really cool to like take a look over here. Like the treadmills are
Oh,
looking
that's
out
awesome.
at sea. Like, how much greater could that be?
Very cool.
Yeah.
Very
We won't
cool.
go too far in
Yeah,
because
no.
people are working out,
We got
but
people that
it's
are
a lot of
space.
like cardio and weightlifting and things like that. So you get a good mix of everything. That was just a fraction of it. I think it
Yeah.
kind of wraps around the sides of the spa. So a lot of the cardio, like ellipticals and treadmills and everything,
Mm-hmm.
are on the sides.
Pretty cool to get a view like that.
Hey,
You know.
I mean, I
Now,
take
there
a
is
workout like
worth
that.
mentioning there also is an outdoor track that'll go along, that'll loop around the ship
On
itself.
deck 5.
Yep.
Deck 5, outside of
Yeah.
the Royal Promenade, you've got your walking, jogging track that goes the whole perimeter of the ship.
And then that's just another way down.
Same thing, wraps
Yeah.
around.
Okay. I think that concludes the spa area.
does.
Okay. All right.
And that's the end of Deck 6.
Okay. We are on deck 8,
Yeah.
and we are coming out to Central Park. So on Allure, we were here at night. So we're going to give you a different experience by coming out here during the day. And this is,
I think this is one of the most beautiful parts of the ship.
Yeah.
I really do. If you're looking for like an outdoor space with a lot of greenery and stuff like that, it is very, very cool.
yeah,
Very cool.
really it is.
Yeah. And fun fact, I don't know if you just noticed, but there is new signs in the plants, like right here.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Yeah, that actually say for people hiding the ducks. Central Park is a duck-free zone. Please do not hide the ducks in Central Park because people were destroying
Yeah.
the plants. And you know what? I absolutely respect that.
Don't worry, we will absolutely respect that.
We don't hide the ducks
Royal
in Central
Caribbean.
Park.
Nope. We want to enjoy the cruise, and we want other people to enjoy the cruise, and we're gonna respect your ship, no doubt about it.
So there is different shops out here as well, but you also get a lot of your specialty dining in Central Park. So like
Yeah.
over to the left, for example, is Giovanni's.
Giovanni's.
So Giovanni's Kitchen is the Italian restaurant. These big glass domes that you see actually look down into the Royal Promenade.
Yeah. Just love the seating area. You know, like obviously you can't tell it unless we tell it. It's got there's a nice breeze right now.
Oh, it's beautiful.
It's you know, you can tell you're in a warmer climate, but it's not hot.
Yeah.
The breeze is great to go with it. A lot of people out here, but you
Yes.
know, oh, those look delicious, by the way. Okay.
Those look amazing.
Side note. Yeah.
So to the right, this is a complimentary option and very popular, Park Cafe.
Park Cafe.
You get your Kummelwick. I think I said it right that time. Kummelwick
Leave a
roast
comment
beef
below.
sandwich and fresh salads in
Yeah.
there. Why don't you take a peek in that
Yeah,
door?
absolutely.
It's definitely one of the options that I would say for a lunchtime. You gotta check it out for sure. Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, just tons of options. I mean, we had this on Allure Park Cafe, and it was just delicious. It's fun.
Yeah.
I think I made you can make a
Amazing.
Caesar salad here, a big Caesar salad, by the way.
Or garden salad.
garden salad.
That's what's happening down
Yeah.
at the end. It's a create your own salad. So
Yeah.
everything is
Okay.
delicious.
Yeah, very fun. Good food. Oh, here is same individual who
She looks so pretty. Oh my goodness. That's just a little lovely spot, the Trellis Bar. How nice would it be to like just get a drink and sit in Central Park, right?
sign me up with you.
I have a feeling because today's a sea day that we're having some kind of a
Yep.
frozen drink on the pool deck later.
Now this is very cool. Looks like it is it up or down right now. I'm trying to tell. Looks like it's in the middle.
It's kind of in the middle, but I think it's because they load up. If you can see, they are
okay.
loading up people that partake in the
okay.
parade.
Yeah. So this is the bar that rises up and down from floor 5.
That's what we were
Little
talking
promenade.
about.
Yep. Yep.
But right now they're using it like a part of.
Staging area. Of sorts for the
It
actors.
actually, I think it actually participates in the parade.
Cool.
So I think that's why it's like kind of in the middle right now, because as the parade starts, it goes down to the bottom.
But at night, when it's not in the middle of an activity, this is usually raised at night. You know, before it fully shuts down, you can have a drink out here. In Central
Yeah,
Park, in
all
here.
those
It'll be
seats
raised
that
up.
you see behind the lady,
Yeah, exactly.
it's all
It'll be spread
nice,
out.
like a little bar.
Yeah, very cool. Oh, what a beautiful day.
It is gorgeous.
I love, look, I love stonework, period. The stonework, the flowers, the plants, the greenery, everything is
It's
just
perfect.
Perfect.
150 Central Park is another specialty dining. Very popular, sometimes very hard to get into. Why don't you show them the menu really quick?
Yum.
So it is a set. It's a set price. I cannot recall what it is, but essentially you get to pick an appetizer, entree, dessert.
There is no price too great for fried cheesecake with Nutella.
Fried cheesecake with Nutella. Okay.
There is no price too great for that combination.
And he says that never trying it.
Oh my
but
goodness!
You had Jason at Nutella.
You did. Yeah.
And then to the right is the last specialty restaurant in Central Park. That's Chops Grill. It is a steakhouse. So if you are interested in getting like the better cuts of steak and stuff, it is something to indulge in. Although I will say the steaks in the main dining room have not disappointed.
Yeah. Yeah, your well done ribeye was pretty awesome.
That was not ribeye. That was a prime rib
prime
the other
rib,
night.
excuse me. Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
So I think you've got part of one of the main places here, the music hall. I don't know if we can get in there right now.
Find out. No, it's fully closed off.
No, it's
Oh,
not.
no, it's not. Okay.
Ask and you shall
just-
receive.
Sorry, I thought when I was
Ooh,
looking
can
through
I
the
just
glass.
point out that I already love the entrance to this place.
Yeah. Sorry, the glass was a bit misleading. I thought
No,
the
that's
next set
okay.
of doors were closed,
I
but
kind of think this looks like sound waves, like music
Yep.
waves on the
Yes.
thing. Oh, you know what? This is the first time we're experiencing this space, and I already
Yes.
love it. I love all of the colors. I like the band area with the dance floor. And what an amazing backdrop. You can see
Seriously.
outside. It says Wonder of the Seas. Oh, and it's multi-layer. Or multi-layer, multi-level.
multi floors.
Yeah. That's very cool.
Very cool.
That's super
Very
cool.
cool.
You know what? Why don't we go
Yeah.
up the stairs and go out onto deck 9?
Okay. Yeah, you know what I love about this is you are really right here with the band.
Yeah.
You're on the dance floor, you are right here.
That's what I mean.
with
Like,
the
it's
band.
very
very
cool. It's
intimate
a
in that regard, right?
Very cool space.
Yeah.
I even like the look of the bar. The bar is super cute. I love the leather chairs.
Oh yeah. I didn't even notice that, but you're exactly right.
It is. They're leather chairs. I love the look of this and even just the backsplash.
The color and the tones, the design.
It's
is
beautiful.
Very, very cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's go
let's
up
walk
there
to
and then
deck 9.
we can exit from the top floor. You go first.
Thank you.
You got it. Oh, I hear pool.
I hear pool. Billiards.
Okay, I think we're right. This is not just a music hall. There's pool in here too. That's cool.
Very cool. You can sit up here too,
Even up
have a
here.
drink in these nice comfy chairs. Oh, okay, there is an exit that way. Okay.
Is there or no?
Well, it says exit. It doesn't say emergency exit, so can we?
Let's go find out.
Let's find out. We're here to explore just the same.
So that's cool. There's pool.
Uh,
Oh,
awesome.
you can't get out that way? Okay,
Keep
thank
going
you.
that way. Cool. Awesome. Okay, well, we
Oh,
learned.
I'm so sorry.
Okay.
That's cool.
Okay, well, then I guess that does
Somebody
it
was- That's deck 8.
for deck 8 and 9.
Yes. So 9. The only thing that's public space in 9 is this upper level of music hall. Aside from that, it's all staterooms.
Awesome. Okay. Okay, here we are on deck 12, standing outside Wonderland, Imaginative Cuisine. This is gonna be really fun to check out. As soon as you get here, you can turn around. Actually, it starts off with the elevators. As soon as you get off on deck 12, you see a lot of the theming of Alice in Wonderland actually appearing. Just catch a little bit of the Queen of Hearts there. Mad Hatter. You can't quite see.
We had the White Rabbit on the
White
one
Rabbit
we came
was
up
over there.
in.
But I tell you what, walking to the restaurant
This is
itself,
so beautiful.
really, really fun. This is so cool.
So just to let everyone know, this is an upcharge. It is specialty dining, but it's a really fun experience, they say. I'm going to put you through the door to Wonderland. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right.
Always ready.
Let's do it. Ooh. Welcome to Wonderland.
We're in Wonderland.
The Cheshire Cat will be pleased to seat you.
Indeed. Awesome. And
So that seems to be the menu.
very cool.
And I won't ruin it for anybody because I have seen a little bit of a preview of this, but this actually plays part of it. Just saying.
Okay.
All right.
Well, right away, the thing that stands out to me are the lights on the ceiling, the colors. I mean, just look over here at the bar area. Or, well, yeah. Love the colors.
Look at
Oh,
that.
Look at that.
Look at the staircase even. It's, oh, how fun looking. Look at this.
Wow.
You are in Wonderland.
Seriously.
See what I mean? Everyone has a
cool.
palette, a paintbrush, candelabra.
Yeah, and you got a great view of.
You definitely have a
Boardwalk.
great view.
You can see the ocean from here as well.
Oh my goodness, can I just say, like, look at the chairs in the middle. They're rabbit ears.
Oh, I just didn't notice that until you
And then
pointed it
some of them
out.
have the door lock. That's very cool.
Walk down for a minute.
Sorry?
Walk down for a minute.
Yeah.
Or just, we're good here. Okay. All right. Very cool.
We are not doing Wonderland this trip, but now seeing this, it would definitely
We'll
be
plan for it.
something that I would probably plan for if we're on another cruise ship that
Yeah.
has Wonderland.
Absolutely.
Because it does look like a really fun time.
Indeed.
Amazing. Oh, and look at those chairs over there are like squiggly chairs. Like they're not perfect. The gray
Very
one.
cool.
That's very cool.
Love-
and thank you to
love-
the staff for letting us come in and
Yeah,
peek.
they're very kind. Let us
Yeah.
come in. What time is this open?
Dinner time.
Dinner time.
It
Got
is dinner.
Okay. Very cool. That was Wonderland, everybody.
All right,
All right.
welcome to deck 14. So just a fun fact, we skipped a few of the floors in between because some of the floors are just strictly staterooms. So obviously not going to tour those corridors because they all look the same. Deck 14 has two primary spots we want to just point out. First of all, at the front of the ship, you have Adventure Ocean, which is all the kids' clubs. So they have age-themed clubs, multiple different rooms for multiple different ages, and kids can go in there and partake in activities and also stay within those rooms if, let's say, parents were going to a game or like a bar for a period of time or one of the shows that maybe kids don't want to sit in.
I want to be a kid because I want to do the Royal Escape Room. I just want to point that out.
You know
So-
what? Fun fact, I think anybody can do those in
Oh,
there.
seriously?
It is for pay.
Okay.
So I can't remember what the upcharge for that is, but I believe anybody can partake in Royal Escape Room. It's outside of the Adventure Ocean area. And aside from Adventure Ocean area, we'll take you into the card room. And then just to point out, we've got 2 more decks to go after this.
Awesome.
So card room area to the left.
Okay.
It looks like it's a game room. Very cool.
I come in here. Very cozy. Lots of tables, lots of chairs.
Oh, and I'm noticing they
they've
have
got-
like board
yeah,
games and everything in the
exactly.
front too.
Of course,
which is cool.
obviously, if you want to bring something of your own
You do
to
so.
play, then obviously BYOG.
BYOG, your own game, you're right.
But this is very, very cool. Or if you just want to come someplace, I think, where you just want some peace and quiet. And,
Yeah,
this is a good place to do it. So
For
very
sure.
cool.
yeah. Do you want to just continue up the stairs
Sure, let's
to
do
deck
that.
15? Might as well.
We're going up to deck 15. Yeah, one of the things I love here is as you traverse between floors, there's always great artwork.
Always
I mean,
like
seriously.
very different stuff that you've never. Some of them are like a little bizarre at times where you're like, what am I looking at? And then other times it's like they're so beautiful. So I just want to point out, we are outside the Mason Jar right now. So Mason Jar is a southern restaurant and bar It is for an upcharge. It's open, I believe, for lunch and dinner. We'll take a peek inside because it is very pretty. I love that it's like, welcome home. When you're leaving, it's like, y'all come back now. And on top of it being a restaurant, it actually does some bars, I think there's like a country trio that is in here at night.
Yeah.
Ooh, let's just take a peek at the view.
Oh yeah.
This is really beautiful. There's the restaurant. So that's the main restaurant.
It's almost like a Cracker Barrel on the ship.
Kind of, sort of, yeah, I would say
with it.
so. But this is beautiful. Does it move? Oh my
Little bit.
goodness, it moves. It's like a little
bit.
swing. But check out this view, guys.
Here. Seriously.
Like floor to ceiling ocean view.
Yeah.
We're at sea, so
Yeah.
miles of ocean.
Yeah.
And this is just a really nice vibe. Really pretty. On deck 15 is also the Windjammer Buffet.
Yep.
I would say check out our day number 1 vlog. I've already done filming in there. You can show the opening as we go by, but we won't go in because I've already done a walk around in day 1.
Yep. Make it a lot of fun.
There you go. So, that's the opening to Windjammer. Get the washi-washi person. Washi-washi! I love the washi-washi people. They remind you to wash your hands many times on this cruise ship, but it's super important because of the way that germs spread. So they keep everybody and their staff and guests
What do you expect when you're
super
with 7,000 of your closest friends?
Yeah. You know what? This is just going back into the buffet.
Got it. Awesome.
We were supposed to go the other way.
Sorry. Okay.
Around the corner.
Okay.
So we are gonna go out. Maybe we'll just show them really quick on the map. So we're here right now. We're gonna go along the pool deck. We'll take a walk through part of the Solarium Bistro. And then this will conclude deck 15. And then we have 16.
Yep. Looking down on Central Park.
That is down on Central Park. You know what? Before we go out on this side, why don't we just skip out on this side really quick just to show them like the little beach pool area? Because this one is really nice to see. This is the one that kind of has like the loungers in the pool a little bit. And then we'll cut back through to the other side. So, Wonder has 4 pools. So 3 main pools and then one that's more for kids. This is considered the beach pool. So very busy because we're at sea, but I like it because of all the little white loungers that are like partially in the water, which is cool. And then if you don't want to be like deep in the pool, there's a lot of waiting area.
Love the whirlpool and hot tub areas scattered on the edges, a little bit higher up. Very cool.
Yeah, and I love like they have the elevated loungers too. They have seating area in the middle, but then the elevated loungers on both sides. It's just additional seating space, which is really nice on a day that's so busy. Yeah, we'll cut through. Sorry.
Definitely got to watch your step. You're on a deck of the pool, and sometimes water gets trapped in on these hard floors, and it can be slippery. Be careful.
I gotta go get her shirt. You going to the Windjammer?
busy today, being a sea day, so we're
Big
all
time.
on the ship, just having a good time.
Very good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, on the pool deck. Make some noise, be ready for party. 15 minutes. We are gonna have our big lunch pool party. Everybody will go to sleep. 15 minutes of this party.
Lots of loungers around the side of the pool. Here in the shady area. Here's where you can get some towels. Of course, as you expect, like any other cruise ship, you got your towel animals. Cute.
So this is the third pool I was saying is technically a pool, but more like a splash zone.
Yeah.
It's really catered to the younger kids. They even have their own little like mini world slides, water slides.
Kids are having a ton of fun.
Sorry.
You got a number of water slides. We'll climb the stairs too.
So you've got three main water slides on this one. You've got the two here, one over there, and I believe they're all called like the perfect storm slides. And then on the other side of the pool deck is the fourth pool. So very similar to the other two, just servicing this end of the pool deck. Yeah.
Beautiful sunny day. Perfect
It is
day.
beautiful.
For a sea day.
Beautiful.
Again, very lucky on the weather.
Yep.
Great views of the ocean.
So I think what we should really do, just talking out loud with our viewers listening, why don't we do part of the solarium here, and we can actually go up onto the second level of solarium and continue like a continuous shot to 16. Yeah?
Solarium is
I love this little bar, by the way, tucked off to the side. Super cute. It's a very nice, like, relaxing spot, and views of the ocean.
great view.
Exactly.
Great view.
So here's the solarium.
Drinking view of the ocean. Win-win. Yeah, I gotta tell you, the solarium is probably one of my favorite places to be.
Yeah, it's really pretty in here. It's really beautiful.
It's really open. It's really pretty. They've got some really comfortable loungers in here.
It is 18 and older.
Good.
So just to
That's
point
true.
out, it's adults only.
What amazes me is, so the roof is closed here. You would think it would be like crazy hot. It's not. I feel a great breeze
It's not.
right now.
I was actually, I
Very
don't know if you're
comfortable.
feeling a breeze or like air conditioning in this area.
Yeah, well,
one or the other.
I think it's the same thing in this case.
Yeah, and you know what? Like, honestly, I wasn't sure like what this was gonna feel like, because this is the first solarium that I'm in that has full roof.
Yeah.
Like, I've always been in a solarium that's got like open space, so this was very different to me. But honestly, I would say it is extremely comfortable.
Yeah.
In the middle, just to point out while we're here, in the middle is a Solarium Bistro. Solarium Bistro is complimentary. It does breakfast, it does lunch, and a dinner. But just so that you know, for dinner time, it is somewhat of a sit-down restaurant. It is complimentary, but you absolutely need to make reservations for dinner time.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what? I thought we were going to have to go up to Solarium, or you go down to Solarium here.
Got it.
I'm always confused.
Got it.
Whirlpools in here.
Yeah, whirlpool.
2 on each side. Yeah. And they also have a bar in the middle, which is really
actually,
cool.
There's 3 pools. There's 2 whirlpools, and then there's like a middle one as well.
2 whirlpools and kind of like a waiting pool,
There
I
you
think.
go, there you
You'll
go.
see it from the bottom.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gotta watch your step as you go down here. Again, one of our favorite areas, or one of my favorite areas. I think it was those 2 benches there next to the
I was
window.
just going to say, fun fact, those are where we took a nap on day 1.
I mean, it's comfortable, great view, the rocking the ship. It was
Amazing.
really, really great. Yeah.
I'd love to point out too, I love the amount of loungers this solarium
Oh my
has.
gosh.
Like I find that this one is so laid out perfectly, tons of places to sit, lay. Not all the solariums are like that. I've got to point that out.
This is the front of the ship. You can be here
Very front.
with all these seats, all these chairs. I mean, and there's a pool here.
And that is the best solarium pool I've
Yeah.
seen so far. They're always like
Yeah.
waiting pools, but I love that this one has the built-in loungers.
Yeah. I mean, it couldn't be a better view.
Well, there's the front of the ship right
Yeah.
there. Just go peek.
Yeah. Yeah. With the helipad for emergencies. I've never had to see it in use, and pray we never do. Pray it never gets used.
Yeah.
Benches out there for the staff to also go down there and enjoy some space.
Yeah.
But,
There's
yeah.
the waiting pool that we were talking about.
Yeah. Middle pool there. Yeah. Lots of sun, great views, arguably the best views. And the temperature here is just really, really great.
Yep.
Yeah. Restrooms for men and women both on this floor, like there's one right there.
Yeah, which is nice. You don't have to go far for sure.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Thank you. Excuse us. Okay. Another quick view. This direction, the bar area in the middle. Solarium Bistro right there, and we're going to keep walking deck 15. Whoa. Yeah, very, very slippery right here.
Yeah,
but that's
very.
because you've got a whirlpool here, a large one. But what we've learned, you learned it. This is different from a lure because the water literally goes out to the window.
Yeah, so a lot of the Oasis class ships have what's called infinity whirlpools. They kind of overhang the side of the ship. I've always been on ones though where there's always a bit of a gap between like the whirlpool and the actual glass. This one though we noticed yesterday as we were walking back to the ship from Coco Cay, I pointed out to Jason that you can actually see the whirlpool. So it is a true infinity whirlpool.
Yeah.
So we'll spend some time there today.
Absolutely.
I think so for sure.
Can't wait.
Yeah.
Babe, you want to go up to 17 here?
We can
16
go, do you want to use the inside stairs?
Go here.
And then we'll go up to 16?
Yep. See some more art on the walls. I'll just quickly say, even the art in the bathrooms is pretty cool too. You don't normally hear people say that, but hey, it's true. Okay, all right.
It's windy up here.
All right, deck 16.
This is it. This is the last one.
There goes.
Oh, it would be so cool if you could catch someone
Oh, yeah.
coming out of this one right now.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Here.
Oh, there comes someone right now. Go and see them come.
Right.
So they come down the slide and then they're going to end up in here. There he is.
Wow.
Whoa. Oh, he's going around a lot.
Yeah.
Oh, and he's got to get himself to the hole to keep going. There we go.
Yep.
And down he
And
goes.
out he comes. Yep. Very cool. What a beautiful day.
Oh, there, you can show them the other pool I was trying to say is the fourth pool.
Yeah.
So another whirlpool there, and that's the fourth pool.
Oh, one more. You end up, I think it's fair to say you go around one time and then you come out. You know, you go around the circle about full speed one time, and then you might need to kind of help yourself get back around to the
A little bit
exit.
if you don't go. We watched someone the other day though. They ended up right in the hole right away.
Yeah. Down below there is ice cream.
Ice cream, yep.
Yep.
You can get ice cream anytime it's open. I love the screen right now. It's so fun looking.
Yeah. Feel that good ocean breeze.
Love it.
Breeze might be an understatement. It's good wind right now.
Yep. Watch your step.
Yeah. Another one of those whirlpools overlooking the pool area. So much fun. Cannot wait to get in the water, babe. Yeah. They wave.
Might as well cut through El Loco Fresh.
Yeah. One second.
Yeah.
Wow. Tapping in place.
Yep.
Yeah.
So there's the arcade.
Yep. We walk through it.
We can cut around the line.
This is a line for El Loco Fresh. Like a taco bar, right?
Very popular space.
Yeah. Very
Especially
good.
for lunch.
We ate here on Allure and it was delicious. I expect nothing less.
They've got everything here though. Burritos, quesadillas, tacos, nacho chips, and you can customize things. They have desserts. Oh, that dessert looks good. Tres leches, yummy.
Yum, yum.
And then they've got the
Also
most
included.
amazing, everything's included in El Loco Fresh.
Yep.
And then a toppings bar to top off everything to your liking.
Okay.
We'll go this way.
Okay.
So I'm just going to stop on the side just so that we don't have to walk the entire thing. But over on this side, you've got ping pong tables. You've got your sports courts. So a lot of basketball happens there, family games, pickleball, all of that.
Mini golf.
You've got your mini golf.
Or me growing up, it was, for me, it was
Putt-putt.
putt-putt. Yep. Yep.
We never called it putt-putt in Canada.
Leave a comment
so-
down below. Did you call it mini golf? Did you call it putt-putt? Maybe you called it something different entirely.
Don't know. This is also where you get the zip line if you want to do zip lining. It's just not open right now at this moment.
If you want to do zip lining. Okay. Whew. If and can you do zip lining? Oh, that's a constant internal debate / struggle.
It is apparently. This is.
For someone like me with a fear of heights, or I say it's not the fear of heights, it's the fear of falling. Yeah.
Yep.
We'll see. We'll see.
They have a playscape over here, which is like a little outdoor like playground for kids.
Yeah. Super cute.
So it's really
Right
cute
next-
because it's like actually like double layered.
Yeah.
So it's down below us and
Yeah,
up
I'll take a
here.
look, peek at it over here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can't see it as well on this side. See some where the slides come out, some other activities down there.
Yeah. Really cute space for the kids.
Yeah.
Some of the best views at the back of the boat. Ship, I should say. And there is the very menacing Ultimate Abyss opening. We showed you guys this down on the boardwalk where you end.
Yeah.
Well, this is the top of the ship and this is where you begin. So this is the Ultimate Abyss slide.
Do not bring phones or cameras. You can't get, so we can't record the trip down.
No, you definitely can't.
Basically, when you come to this, you need to come out. You need to basically come with empty pockets.
I did
Just
see
about.
somebody the other day that had one. He was told he had to put it in a pocket. Yeah.
Got it.
So you
yeah.
can't hold on to anything.
Those are the two tubes that we saw down below in Boardwalk, where
You come out.
Yeah, you come out.
I would say the cool thing about this is that there is two different lines for the both slides. So if me and you wanted to go together, we just both have to go one way. And I think we just come down at the same time.
Yeah. I mean, you're basically going from deck 16
Down to 6.
to 6. So you're going down roughly 10
stories?
floors. Yeah.
Yeah.
Enjoy that, everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you've got the flow rider over here.
Yeah, which is honestly, it's kind of fitting because we'll get a shot here at the back of the boat in a second. But remember, on Allure, this was the last shot that we had. So on Wonder of the Seas, they just had the one flow rider, as you saw, because the children's play space over there took up the other corner of the ship. So, but this is very, very busy. A lot of interest and activity. Very fun. You will not see me standing up on the boogie board, as you probably saw in the other video where we highlight the ice rink. Balance on other objects with wheels or lack of friction. Yeah, it's a problem for me. All right. Well, and then I think the most appropriate way to close out our ship tour is to look over the back of the boat. Yeah.
There you have it. That's Wonder of the Seas.
Wonder of the Seas.
It's been fun doing the ship tour for you guys.
Yeah.
We saw parts of the ship today that we haven't had a chance to even get to yet. So this forces us to absolutely explore all of the different areas.
Absolutely.
If you've ever been on Wonder of the Seas, let us know. Let us know what your favorite area is. And if you haven't been on Wonder of the Seas and you have any questions, leave them in the comments and we'll do our very best to either answer or find you answers because we love hearing from you guys.
Yeah, this has been an amazing trip, an amazing journey.
We're not done yet.
I know we're not done, but
Today and tomorrow.
This has been an amazing journey, but I love our journey. And,
Absolutely.
Thank you, everybody, for joining us. Yes, please do like, share, subscribe, share with your friends, your family. Be a part of our journey. Come along with us. We love having you. It's been amazing. And until next time, as we always say,
Walk with you later. Bye.